School of Cambre was founded in 1927 by Henry van der Velde. Henry van der Velde was a designer, architect, painter, who was, before the foundation of the school in Germany, experiment a lot of things before the creation of the school of the Bauhaus. He founded a school in Weimar, he was a director, and then traveled a lot across Europe and went back in Belgium and found a school with the idea of total art. A total art with architecture, painting, ceramics and also design. His idea is that the art is everywhere, in a house, in the streets, in the public spaces, in a ceramic, in a painting, in a stool, in a chair, everything. How many students we have? Around 700 students, divided into 18 departments. Fine arts, like painting, sculpture, ceramics, printmaking, and design. Design, it's interior architecture, industrial design, graphic design, fashion design, and also accessories, like fashion accessories. And we have also two departments who are apart, like conservation, restoration of works of art, and also animation, cinema animation, yeah.
And the winner of the this year competition is coming from France, so I was about to ask if there is a lot of foreign students.
Yeah, 65% of French students and almost 60% from France. We are the most international art school in Belgium.
But the learning is in French.
The knowledge of the French language is not compulsory at the beginning. The students can learn it in the first year. There's also courses, free courses of French as a foreign language, which are free for the students. We have, for example, between 10 and 15 Korean students. We have also sometimes Russian students. Yeah. Each department has a lot of projects. For example, tomorrow I will go at the embassy of Perugia, for a project with the fashion department with clothes in Alpaga. It's another project with a school in Perugia. Each department has 3, 4, 5 projects with all the schools, all the countries. It's difficult to say that to you because we have a lot of things in Belgium and abroad. Yeah.
So we had to design a pattern for a tapestry that was 4 meters till 15 meters long. The main issues was not to make something too chaotic. It has to be, the visitors should not be disturbed by the pattern. And so we had to make something quite discreet, but also present. So I wanted to represent the flow of visitors. So I wanted to work on a line, multiply this line and make it encounter other lines. It is really satisfying to see it in a huge carpet.
We're in the workshop of book design. Before it was called book bindings. Now it's a book design. In French, design du livre et du papier. Book design, the paper design, which is a more broader point of view about book binding.
There are like 15 students from one bachelor degree to second master degree. And they're working most of the time on book binding, precious book binding, and contemporary publishing. They're working also with box design, and the point of all these studies is to learn about how to create books with former techniques and in a contemporary way. So they use really old machines, and they're working on a project, but with a modern view and with an artistic sense too, because it's not only techniques, it has to be an artistic project at the end of the year.
Right. Collection of 3 books, novels from Keeping, and I started from the original book. We have to keep the original covers and then create a whole new decor around this book. Basically because most of the novels happens in India, and so I choose some colors that reminds me of this universe and very colorful. And that's why I choose. If you look closer, there are silhouettes of vegetation, and these plants are all from India.
This space is the whole printing house, which is not for a single department. It's a divided space between typography, graphic design, printmaking, with all the characters, because we are making also a traditional way of printing and also a numerical way of printing. It's both are, studied here. Print with ink in a traditional way, and also printing with new modern machines.
And for example, you can see here the result of a workshop, and the name of this one is screenshots. So how to use pictures of internet. It's a problematic of the workshop. Digital pictures and influence here. So it's a contrast between digital and print here, which is the center of the issue.
It's the Department of Ceramics. The Department of Ceramics is quite small department because we have the space to host only 2 or 3 students a year, divided into 5 years. That's around between 10 and 15 students. They are making traditional ceramics, and also they are exploring a lot of traditional techniques. We have students from Belgium, from France, from Luxembourg also. We have a network of European creation in ceramics with Switzerland, France, Germany. It's a very dynamic department since around 15 years in the school. Yeah. It depends, because we have students who are beginning their studies at 18, but others are 22, 23. It depends. We are trying to have a balance, between younger and older students, to have a mix of new students and experienced students. It's a mix, really, here in the School of Cambre.